First delivery of coins, A, B, C, or D. What do you think, Mike? You have to know this. 1793. The Mint's first delivery of coins occurred in 1793 and consisted of 11,178 copper cents. Fascinating. By the way, our live chat is up and running. It always is when Mike is in the house. Chelput actually said, Mike, the America the Beautiful coins in the 5-ounce silver are becoming impossible to find. Will you be bringing some sets in? We're
going to try to bring some, well, I don't know about sets. I mean, because a set would be about 50,000. Because, I mean, you know, they're 5 ounces of silver each coin. So a set would be 100 ounces of silver, you know, something like that. So, plus the coins are exceptionally rare. Each coin 5 ounces of silver.
Oh, wow.
We have a few of them on HSN.com.
Okay, well, there you go, Chelput. Hey, this is brand new for you. This is the 2006 through 2008 SatinFinish Silver Eagle 3-piece coin set. For this visit only, we've taken $40 off. I have 55 of these available. Okay, brilliant uncirculated SatinFinish West Point Mint, government packaging.
And the key to this is the West Point Mint, because the government has signed these. These are not regular American Silver Eagles. These are the SatinFinish American Silver Eagles. The sum total of the mintage of all those is just probably right at about 1 million coins or so for all three of them combined. And we talk about the enhanced uncirculated, we talk about reverse proof, but the fifth finish, the SatinFinish, is the coin that is kind of almost forgotten by many collectors, where it is also eminently, phenomenally, and incredibly collectible. It started in 2006. The very first year of the SatinFinish coin is right here. It was made in 2006, 2007, and 2008. There was then quite the hiatus of those coins. It was not made again for several years. They make them again today. But for us to be able to go and back collect these coins and be able to get the very first 3 years of issue in the original government packaging, this is the original government packaging, and I've done these basically at just about $129 a coin. Is what it comes down to with the special this visit only. To be able to get these original coins, and the rarity of these is spectacular in terms of U.S. coin mintages. They are all rarer than, let's say, the proof coins that come out in a year. Many collectors find these to be the epitome of collecting, because the United States government made these as a special issue. And the way you determine these as a special issue is the fact that it bears the West Point Mint that you see right there. The West Point, the United States government does not use a West Point Mint mark. Does not use a West Point Mint mark, okay, except on special edition coins. So the mintages of these coins are phenomenally low, significantly lower than the regular American Silver Eagle. Excuse me, yet the pricing is just about the same as the regular American Silver Eagle. Now remember, each one of these is an ounce of pure silver. But it is the SatinFinish part of this that is the collectability, and the fact that you get the first 3 years of it. Now, because of that, I was only able to bring in about 50 of these collections. I'm going to put this coin back now. And they all come with the original government issue boxes that you see right here as well. So that is one of the key considerations for this particular set. As you can see, the boxes are even slightly different as the government manufactured them for every year. Do not confuse these with the regular issue American Silver Eagles or even the proof American Silver Eagles. These are actually rarer than the proof American Silver Eagles from the same exact year. Yet bringing them in, and I was saying $129, is actually $119 at this special price break that you have right here. We're basically $119.95 per coin for the 2006, 2007, and 2008. Now, occasionally you can find the 2007, which they made almost 400,000 of those. They're basically just as rare, or right in the same rarity for these as the American reverse proof Silver Eagles, which about the lowest price I can tell you those is $199 a coin, so it'd be $600. So the rarity of those is about the same as that. But I've got them in the original government packaging, as you can see right here. So here it says the American Silver Eagle, 1 ounce silver uncirculated coin. It comes with the government certificates of authenticity that you see right here for each and every one of those from 2006, 7, and 8. These are the first 3 years of issue. They continue to make. They didn't make them in 2009 and 2010. They started making them again in 11, 12, and 13. I couldn't sell you the 11, 12, and 13 for $359. I was able to make a superb purchase on these, for you to be able to get this. So let's say you've started only collecting in the last half a dozen years. So you have the 2011, 12, and 13 in the satin finish, in the special brilliant uncirculated presentation set as defined by the United States government. Let's say you have done that, right? Well, how are you going to get the very first 3 years if you've missed out, if you weren't collecting in 2006, 2007, 2008? And I had about 57 of these sets was the exact number. I've got about 4 dozen sets is all that I have. I have not sold these 3 coins together so far this year. Okay? In this year, and I was so pleased to be able to get almost 5 dozen sets. Because particularly the coin that's difficult, the 2006 is always hard to buy because it's the very first year of issue. But in all honesty, by far the most difficult coin to get in here is the 2008. And by far the most expensive coin in that is the 2008. I occasionally sell the 2007 coin. Like I said, it's the easy one to get because I think they made about 400,000 of them. So I guess that makes it easy to get. And then when I can sell you these for basically the price of a regular American Silver Eagle. Like I sell the certified 2013 American Silver Eagle for $139.95. They're going to make 45 million of those coins, okay? I've got these coins, which they haven't made. I think the sum total of all 3 of those together is a little over 1 million. The mintage of all 3 of those combined is a bit over 1 million. And I can sell you those for the price of a coin that is individually for less than when I sell you a coin that they made 40 million of. So that is the exciting part of this. The problem, of course, is the fact that I have so very few of these to go around. Now remember, don't confuse these with the regular American Silver Eagles. These are the coins that the United States government did. And here's the original government packaging, so they put those in the box. And then also, every one of them has got the West Point mint mark on it. This is like a signed artist proof, if you will, when you look at that. When the government puts a mint mark on it, that's when they determine that it is collectible and desirable and a special presentation coin. And this is the very first 3 years of issue is what we have here, which I think is what the a spectacular opportunity is there. I've not been able to do these in the first year. With everybody on the phone, I have maybe 2 dozen or so of these sets left. Please take advantage of mine. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the first time this year I've been able to sell these.
Okay, first 3 years of issue there. Getting very, very limited.